So it's our first meeting. So could you introduce yourself?
Yes, why not? As you already know, my name is Hima. I was born and raised in India, Delhi. Basically, I am from Uttarakhand. But after marriage, I came to Australia. Therefore, I've been living in Australia for the last 16 years. My qualifications include a post graduation degree in Hindi honors, which I had done in India from Delhi University. I am also holding a bachelor degree in education, which I had done in Australia. Therefore, I have been working as a teacher in Australia for the last 10 years. Besides, I have a channel on YouTube which is called The Art of Speaking English, and that's all about me.
That's good. So right now you are in Australia, yeah, India.
Because I reside in Australia, so that's why I'm in Australia. What about
Okay,
you?
you are.
Say something about yourself too.
Okay, thanks for giving this opportunity. So as you know, my name is Priyanka Gupta. I'm a teacher. I teach in
Mm-hmm.
primary school. And if
Mm-hmm.
I talk about my qualifications, so I have completed my post graduation in two subjects, Hindi and history. And I have completed also my PhD. And simultaneously, I'm learning English. That's why I'm running my YouTube channel because I want to enhance my communication skills. And I live in Greater Noida. That's all about myself.
Okay, that is good. You have also done post-graduation in Hindi honors and you are living near to Delhi. I think Greater Noida is not far from Delhi. You said that you are having a channel and through your channel you are developing your skills. You are having opportunity to talk with the people and then you upload the videos and when you upload the videos you have evidence, you can see your progress, you can track your progress, so that's good. Say something about your hobbies, your family. I'm so curious to know about that.
About my hobbies, so my hobbies are teaching, cooking, and making videos. Actually, I like make videos with my daughter. Actually, I have a daughter. She's 6 years old,
Mhm.
and yeah. And if I talk about my family, so they are three family members, including me, my husband, my daughter, and me. That's all about
Okay.
myself. So, could you, yeah, tell me about your family members and what are your hobbies?
So there are four members in my family, including me. I have a daughter, I have a son, my husband, and me. My extended family is in India. So yes, I miss being with them. And my hobbies are just talking with the people these days and chatting with them. Just want to know what is happening in India and sharing ideas.
Okay, so ma'am, do you teach as online classes? Do you take online classes or offline?
I'm a teacher here, as I told you, but I teach young kids at school. And apart from that, I am an English trainer on one of the international platforms called Preply. But I am not very much active over there because of the time difference, because Indian time is different and Asian countries' time is different to Australia. So I am struggling with that, even though I have taught some of the students and I got some positive feedback, but it is very hard because I don't know the people as well. So that's why I am not very much active over there. But yes, my profile is still there. One time I was on my Facebook and I just opened my page and I was so surprised seeing my profile over there on the Preply website. So yeah, if they are still holding my profile, I'm still getting messages from students and from them as well.
Okay, that's cool. So, which type of content do you upload on your YouTube channel, and what is your YouTube channel name?
My YouTube channel name is, as I told you, The Art of Speaking English, and I upload mostly conversational videos because I have seen it is very easy for the learners to learn English through conversational videos, because through that they can just learn about the daily sentences, they can use it and they can write down, they can practice. If we just go behind grammar and vocabulary and other things, it is very hard. But when we listen those normal conversation, daily conversation, real life conversation, through that we learn a lot, and lots of learners they achieve their goal just by listening these conversations. That's why I'm having conversation with the people, try to upload. And also people sometimes ask question relevant to English improving, so they are also getting ideas. And also I try to make solo videos to develop, English skills, pronunciation, and how they can get fluency. So yeah.
So, ma'am, have you completed your all academic in English medium school?
No, as I told you, I have done my post graduation in Hindi honors. So yes,
Okay.
yes.
So your English is very good and very fantastic. That's why I'm asking that. Yeah, I realized you have completed your all academic in English medium school. So how did you improve your English? What did you
Because
do?
before my marriage, I used to take tuitions. So when I was taking tuition, I used to teach my students grammar rules and English. And because I was teaching them now, so I invented some teaching strategies. And I just found those teaching strategies were very good at that time. So when I was learning English, when I came here, I got to know, okay, I have to learn English. Without English, I cannot survive. So when I was learning English, I used those methods to improve my English. And yes, through that, because I didn't ask any help, I didn't get any guidance, I just learned by myself. But it is good to have a guidance if we have someone to teach us and let us know, okay, where you making mistake, you have to fix here. If we get the feedback and validation, okay, we are on the right track. That way we can improve faster.
So, ma'am, you were saying that you have been living there in Australia since 10 years. So, do you miss India?
I do miss India, yes. My mom, she's there. My brothers, they are there. My in-laws and my childhood friends, they are there. So definitely I miss India. But yes, life is very busy here. We have to maintain everything ourselves, and we have our community. But still, I miss my childhood friends and my childhood because I spent whole my childhood in India. So yeah, after coming here, life changed totally because I was the responsible person. I'm still responsible person, but when I came, it's changed. Before I was an independent girl, and after marriage, when I came here, so many responsibility on my shoulders. I had to manage. I had to, make sure that I keep my Indian culture, and also I need to maintain because when I keep my Indian culture, right now, I need to make sure I cook like an Indian wife, and also look after my children, clean my house, and finish my household chores by myself. Plus, I have to go to the job, and over there, um, it is very stressful because I work with the children, but it is also very rewarding because like to talk with them, like to play with them, like to share my ideas. And as I said, that I love teaching them. So that's why I'm going there. And through that, yes, actually I try to balance all those things, and I am doing that. So far so good, but it is a bit tricky and hard, when you go to new country and you have no one over there, no money, no house, no friends, no family, and you have to survive by yourself. So it is so hard, and it was very overwhelmed, and I was feeling alone, and I had an separation anxiety because I left my family over there. But now I am okay because we are women and we know how to survive. So that's why I learned how to survive. It's so hard, but yes, I am just doing that.
Yeah, actually, someone is calling me. That's why I have to say. So, ma'am, do you celebrate all festival, Indian festival in Australia? Because where do you live there? Do we live lots of Indian families over there?
We don't have public holidays here when we have our festivals, but yes, we have personal holidays. We can use that, but it is very hard. Sometimes you cannot just take it because if I take my day off, my children, they are there, they have to go to the school and uni, and my husband has to go to work. So it is very hard. So we do celebrate during the weekends. Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So, yes, ma'am. But in earlier time, but nowadays you have been completed your 10 years over there. So I think nowadays you will not have to
16
face
years.
any problem.
16 years.
And 15 years. Oh my God. I
16.
got
1 6. 1 6.
16.
16.
Okay, 16 years. Yeah, so it's too long. So, ma'am, and also you live in foreign countries, so their native language is English, so you will not have to face any problem. You can talk easily anyone in English language in a good way, and there is environment.
Yeah, now I am able to do that. But when I came here, at that time, it was so hard for me.
But at your home, do you talk with your kids, with your husband? Which
No,
language?
no. I just speak in Hindi because we keep our culture now. Because we have surrounding here, yeah, Australian surrounding, Australian language, Australian culture. If I don't keep my culture, then my children they will follow their culture. They will not give respect to their own culture, and in that way we will lose our identity. Whenever people just come home and talk with us, and we will feel scared. Okay, this going to laugh at us because our culture is different, we have different food, we have different language. So I don't want my children to feel ashamed because of that. Yes, we are keeping our culture, so I want my children to feel proud. Okay, we are Indian and this is our culture. So they need to keep their language, they need to make sure they eat their food, they keep their culture. That's why I try to speak in Hindi with them, and they are doing really very well.
Okay, man, that's
Okay,
good.
you tell something about yourself too, because lots of people they ask these kind of questions.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
talking.
you tell me how you are surviving because I know it is. Sorry.
Actually, I'm saying that I have talked native, what's a person who lives. I think I have talked to three person. They live in USA, other country. But first time I'm talking an Indian who lives in other countries. That's why I'm asking so much question. Okay, well,
No,
you
no,
can
that's
ask.
all good. Say something about you because I know it is very hard to survive even in India these days. Yes, because children they are really mischievous these days. They are not obedient as we used to be before to our parents. So we have to follow our children these days, whatever they want. We have to just do that. Otherwise, it is very hard to keep everything on track. So how do you manage? What are you doing to keep your family happy, yourself happy? Because being a woman, it is very hard to just look after ourselves. We are always after other. Okay, I need to keep my child happy, I need to keep my husband happy, I need to finish my household chores. But women usually forget to keep themselves happy. So how do you manage all these things? You balance your home life and your happiness, and you look after yourself as well. Do you ever think about it? Okay, I have to look myself well as well. Have you ever thought about it?
Yes, ma'am, it's a good question. And already I have told to you, I'm a teacher, so I'm working person. I have to do outside. And my daughter, she's a very young. She's only 6 years old. So now yeah, but she started going to school. She goes to her school. So you know that nowadays, ma'am, generation has been changed. When we were a child, so that time we were respected our family, our parents. But nowadays, generation has been changed. So we can't scold, we can't beat our kids.
Yes,
These
yes,
and I
yes.
remember when I was young, so I was child, so my parents, they, if I did any bad habits, so my parents, they can beat, they can scold,
Hmm.
but nowadays we can't do this. And being a teacher, yeah, in my school, I have to attend lots of students, I have
Yes,
to teach lots of students, so I can't scold them, I can't,
sure.
so so that's why right now mine has been changed according to time.
Hmm.
So I don't have any problem for managing my daughter because already I have to manage lots of students in my school. So
Hmm.
it's not difficult for me. And at my home, my husband, he is very supporting nature, and
Hmm.
because he's doing work. And so whenever we live at home, so mostly ma'am, Saturday, Sunday, you can say weekend time, my husband, he cares about my daughter, and then I do
Hmm.
my work. So you know that if our family will be support, so we can do
Mm,
anything. Without family support, we can't do anything. So my family is
mm,
very supportive. There, my laws, my
yeah.
husband, and also
Mm.
my daughter. She's a very young, but she can understand everything. So I have not facing any problem while families.
It is a Yeah, I must say it is a great fortune when we have a supportive family and your husband is very supportive and you said your in-laws they are also very supportive and your daughter she is along with you because you said that you are a teacher and does she go with you as well to the school or she has a different school,
No, she goes to school. She goes to in, other school. It's convent
different
school. I
school?
teach in school. English is very important for everyone. Then
Mm,
that's why I realized I should learn English because my background is also
yes.
Hindi medium. I teach in Hindi medium school. So I realized I
Mm,
should learn English because it's very necessary for everyone. And I can
it
teach my
is.
students, I can teach my daughter.
Yes.
So that's why
Yeah.
I started learning English. Otherwise, my
Mm.
English is not good.
No, that is a good decision you have taken because being a teacher, we need to make sure we are keeping ourselves up to date, and that way we can just teach to the students. If we are not ourselves educated, if we know what is happening at this moment in the society, in that way we won't be able to teach our children because our children they need to survive and competition is very high these days and technology is there, social media is there, so there are lots of chances for the student to get distracted. So as a teacher we need to make sure we give them appropriate guidance. Okay, these are the rules you have to follow and in that way you can make your future bright and shine. I would say this is very important thing. You said you are learning English and it is very vital these days, and through English you will be able to grab other informations because all the informations coming in English language these days. Through this you can get information not even in India because Indian education is already there, but you can get information from other countries as well because you can see okay what is happening there. You will be able to understand their accent. You will be able to understand what they are saying, what they are, imparting their knowledge, and that way you will just teach your students. Okay, this is the way. In our society these things are happening, be aware and keep yourself up to date, and also you make sure that you need to learn, but you need to teach your children in fun way. You need to say okay you learn and you need to enjoy your life, and you need to make sure that rather than spending time on social media and reels you just watch educational reels. If you want to just get attached to the social media you need to make sure that you watch some video which is educational, and through that you can develop your knowledge and all these things we need to enjoy with our children actually because as you said before we cannot scold our children these days. It is very hard. They are not as much as obedient we used to be. So we need to just make sure we also change according to the time. If we think okay no I have to stay like this that way I was raised, so in that way you won't be able to survive and you won't be able to facilitate learning. You won't be able to foster children's development. So you are doing really great job. I think with this note we have to say bye to each other because time is going over. Yeah.
And it was nice conversation with you, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same
And
here. Bye Priyanka and see you later.